How y'all doing? It's Judge Lynn. I don't know what's happening with my hair. I'm just going to just relax through it. Be cool. I got up, took a shower, and I wrapped it up and let it go. And this is what happened. You put goo in it, and you wrap it up and all this kind of stuff, but I didn't take the time to do the right thing. The dogs are here. I'm outside. I might have a good day today. I got up, got on the treadmill, did a half an hour uphill. I didn't go too far. See, I'm learning, because usually I go too far. I don't know. Moderation is not in my vocabulary. I'm either taking over the world or taking a nap. Usually I'm taking a nap. Sometimes I can't even take over the house. Sometimes I feel like I just work here. You ever feel like that? But anyway, I'm going to have a good day, and I'm going to have a why, because I am consciously and deliberately adjusting something I don't like about me in the moment. For some reason, in the last 6 months, my frustration level. You look at me halfway funny. I'm going to want to start doing back handsprings, to get away from you. I used to be able to do back handsprings back in the day. I never got to be very good, though. But anyway, what was I talking about? Oh, yeah. Oh, so there's something I don't like, I don't quite know why my frustration threshold is so low. I don't know. There ain't nothing special going on, I don't think. But I can't do a lot of stuff trying to figure things out, because it's you want me to send this validation, and then I got the code over here. I just spent 20 minutes on this thing, never figured it out. You the men and make me go to this and go to that, QR, you got the CUD, the GI, I don't know none of what it was, and couldn't figure it out. So I'm going to have to call the people. But I didn't get as frustrated as I normally do with that kind of thing, because I did it in the morning. My hair is killing me. I did it in the morning right after I had done my endorphin, because I'm working on getting my frustration level a little lower so I can take a little more crap. Now, as if the universe was trying to assist me, let me tell you what happened to me in this regard. Now, you get residuals, right? Whenever you have thing and they replay it, you get a residual. Well, now, residuals used to be reasonable because it would replay on TV a certain amount of time, you get a certain amount of dollars. But now everything replays on anything from YouTube to Roku to they've got podcasts on it. So from all those different sources, I get a little bit of money. Now listen, I ain't mad about no money I get. I'm going to tell you that. It's not like it was. It's a whole lot more work for a whole lot less money, but I ain't mad. I ain't mad at all. As a matter of fact, I'm appreciative of the problem that I have, because it will assist me in dealing with the thing I want to deal with. Is my frustration level I ain't got enough room. I ain't got enough room before I want to start, So, quiet. I don't know where the ball is, and I don't care. I'm sorry. I should be more patient with y'all. But anyway, let me show you what the universe did. The other week, I think I showed you, I got a whole bunch of residual checks. And since they're from little bitty places, they're usually small. The checks can be anywhere from $20 to 1 cent. 1 cent. They will put a whole check of 1 cent in an envelope with how much is it? 54 cents to send it to me. It's extraordinarily inefficient. And there must be something I don't understand about the means and by which they start counting that money from the different places, because they have to, it has to generate a check and not write down. I don't get it. There's got to be something I don't understand, because I cannot imagine they would be doing this in this fashion if there was something else more reasonable that they could do. But anyway, I was showing you I got all of these checks. So I sat down and I wrote, and I sat down, about 250 checks, and I'm sitting down writing. Some ones for $2, ones for $1.60. 45 cents was a big thing this year. 45 cents. And I would get excited because I'd get one for like $9, and it would feel good. So I did them all, and I went down to the bank, and usually I call my special banker before I go down there, because she really likes me and we like to talk, and this is a pain in the behind, and I'm embarrassed to do that to people. But I went down without her because it was a reasonable amount of checks. But I knew that I was going to get another set, because they usually come in 2 waves. So next day I get another set, right? Now I've taken these out of the envelopes, but these are the checks that I got, about 500 of them. 45 cents was the big name, 45 cents. And I was cool. So I sat in there and I was watching Nurse Jackie. You ever watch Nurse Jackie? I love Nurse Jackie. She was a complete woman, completely wrong all the time, but you loved her completely. And she had that depth. She had that, I don't know. But anyway, she was funny. But anyway, I love the show. So, and I sat there and felt like somebody. 500 checks. And I said, and then I called my girl and I said, listen, let's get ready to go. We gonna do this together. She wasn't there that day. And then, so the next day came along. Come with me. I go back to the mailbox. And I find this. About 400 more checks, which was unusual. But I said, you know what? You're going to get every single 45 cent one that they gave you, because you worked for it. You ain't got nothing else to do. Open those up and be calm and cool about it. Enjoy it. Do it neatly. Do it in a manner that, because I usually just do things that way. This is all going to help me be more patient and less, if you do it in a manner that makes sense, you don't have so much to clean up. So universe out there helping me. Next day I went to the grocery store. Although I've been going back to the grocery store. Instacart is now sending me, hey, where are you, messages. But anyway, so I went to the mailbox the next day. It was absolutely empty. I said, oh, I guess it's over. And then I saw on my phone that something had gotten delivered. One of my I'll show it to you. It's like a thing for my house, for my dollhouse. And outside, the post office just gave up. Outside my front door was this. I went on the site to find out how many it really was. I've got 1,600 envelopes to open. And it hurts my feelings when they're for 45 cents. I'm okay. $1 and over, it's okay. But 45 cents, it don't hurt my feelings too much. But I'm going to be amused all day about it. I mean, what else you got to do? Somebody asked me for a reputable publisher. I wouldn't know. I mean, I love my publisher that I had, but I published my last book on my own because you make more money that way. So, and there are a million of them out there, and you should look at all of them, because there are different types of publishers. There are traditional publishers. There's hybrid publishers where you pay little and they pay some. There are vanity publishers where they just do it. There are other imprints that do. There's a whole lot of things. So it's the wild, wild west in the writing world, and I don't know about all the shootouts and stuff because I'm old. Last book I wrote was in 1919, I self-published. Made more money on it too. So, but anyway, that is that's what's happening. I hope y'all have a good day. If you have some question for me, you want to ask me, there's a link in over there that says Ask Judge Lynn. I was going to do my Cameo thing on there because I used to have my Cameo thing, but I got to call the Cameo people because my Cameo thing don't work. She's like, everything's breaking. I told you that door broke, and then the other thing broke, and then my Cameo broke. And it's probably because I treat my belongings inappropriately, like a 12-year-old.